Hey there, it's Andrea, and I thought it was time that we do a walkthrough of Prosperity Trip. So, Prosperity Trip was born from the Mastermind Partner Program, and prior to that, lots of one-on-one coaching that I've done in the past with people, high ticket coaching, not so leveraged coaching, and I moved into this more of a group coaching thing with the Mastermind Partner Program. And that prosperity trip is like sort of like the next iteration of that, which it's a step-by-step path of prosperity, depending on how you decide to dive in and invest in it and what works for you. It can be extremely lucrative. It's totally up to you how you use it. There are no musts in this case. I'm all about open door policy and letting people grow and figure out this stuff at the pace that they need to. Some people go really fast, some people stick around for years, and it's neither, it's whatever you need is what we need to do. So prosperity trip, I've done a little mind map here, and I'm just going to like sort of lay the groundwork of the parts that are in there. Sometimes things shift around a little bit depending on who's doing what work in the field at the moment, but this is the core idea and the order that ideally people will go in. Although what happens is people often come in side doors, and that's also fine. You know, if you end up coming in from one of the other doors than the front, it does not matter. We can just start at the beginning, and it's fine, and we can zoom on through it at whatever speed you need to. So here's Prosperity Trip. ProsperityTrip.com is often the front door, but again, sometimes people guide their own audiences in from a side door, and it's all good. The first step is mindset, because without your mind at least working on mindset, learning to work on mindset kind of as an ongoing practice, the rest of this stuff does not go as smoothly. There's just no two ways about it. I've seen it for years and years and years that people will try to sort of sidestep the mindset stuff, and with good reason, because in the past it's taken a long time to get through it, and it can be kind of painful when it takes a long time to get through something. What I've found for this particular for this particular step is a training that's under 2 hours long. There's actually a bonus training that goes with it. I'll get into all that in a minute, but short version of that is that I've found the most time-friendly, high-impact training to put in there. And so that's what we roll with, and it really seems to be working well for people. Step 2 is leverage. Until you understand the concept of leverage in a really number crunching kind of way, which was not really my forte. I thought it was kind of going to be hard to figure out and hard to understand. But we have a training in here that within a week, for most people, you are so crystal clear on what leverage can do for you and your income goals and your lifestyle wishes, that again, it's a time compressing thing. I wanted all these to be time compressing and transformational, each one, for every transaction that you make within here and that your audience will make within these steps. For me, the main measure is it transformational, and does it save time? That's what it has to do. So that's what we've put in step 2. Once you understand leverage and how top tier can fit into that, into your big picture, step 3 is marketing. And marketing is what we actually need to be doing to get to step 4, which is lifestyle and leadership. So we'll end up spending quite a bit of time in marketing because there's lots and lots of trainings. So we've picked some really spectacular ones out, of course, to focus on. You probably have plenty of stuff in your hard drive already. Still would encourage you to go down the track that we're going, because it's much more powerful to work as a group in one direction than it is to kind of be splintered and scattered and not knowing, spending too much time kind of checking things out instead of taking action. So step 3, we focus on marketing. And then step 4, which is pretty much where everybody wants to get. Well, I don't know if everybody wants to get to leadership. It's kind of a necessity to get to the lifestyle part, which is why they're packaged together. So we do lifestyle in terms of, being able to travel, having time freedom, um, having financial freedom, of course, because if you can't go out to dinner just whenever you feel like it, your life is not free. That's my version of the world anyway. I like to go out to eat a lot. If you ever want to treat me, take me out to eat. So I've prepared a little slide for each of those, and this is like this most basic of overviews, and there's other stuff that could be listed here because there's lots of things that go with, different trainings we've got and whatever, but this is the overview. So Mindset starts with a $37 purchase. There's actually a free Tony Robbins video that prefaces that purchase that actually sets the stage for the next piece. So these are sequential. If you'll go through them from start to finish, you'll be less confused. But if you've already touched on some of them, it doesn't matter. So there's a free Tony Robbins video, and then there's this $37 mindset training. Highly impactful. Highly impactful. Like, if this was the only thing I did for the rest of my life, this would be enough, because the things that I've seen happen for people in the process of going through this training and interacting with the other folks that are in the workshop, it's priceless. The things that people are working through and getting past and making decisions about. So there's that. And then it comes with 2 videos and 2 PDFs, like I said before. A Facebook group, private Facebook group where we can converse and sort of keep people in the loop. And then we have weekly hangouts for that, because I'm finding that the face-to-face interaction is kind of the glue that helps people move forward with whatever it is they've got going on. I guess that's the best way to describe it. So anyway, that's probably my most favorite part of this whole thing, although the rest is awesome. This has been the part for me that's been it's where when you see people changing because of something you've introduced them to, it really leaves a mark. Okay, so leverage. Leverage is important to understand so that you're not wasting your time, you're maximizing your time. It starts with a $47 time collapsing online business training. So this is everything numbers crunching you ever needed to know about online business. It's very dense, and it can be consumed because it's not like esoterically, like I'm not a numbers person, but but I'm not stupid either, So, if you had a hard time reading, you might have a hard time with this, although there are videos too. But the concept is what you have to get, because the concept is important of leverage. I didn't get it until I got it. So this is what is doing that piece of the coaching for me, so that my time is leveraged and your time will be too. There's a personal phone coach that comes with that. We have a private Facebook group that serves as the stopgap between customer support and the coach, and so you're never left without somebody to contact. And then there's a license upgrade opportunity in there. Again, depends on how fast you want to build your business. The choices that you make along the way are yours to make and yours only. Nobody's going to be pushy about it. Then we move on to step 3. Starts with a $37 step-by-step 30-day traffic training. There's a team partnership upgrade option in there also. It's application only. So that's, again, is it a good fit for you? I don't know. We'll see. But the step-by-step 30-day thing is about getting consistent and building your marketing muscles up, because that's one of the things that people have the hardest time with, is taking action and being consistent. It's based on a 30-minute per day process, and the end goal is to make $1,000 minimum from your efforts. There's also an Ensemble Master Marketing Training option that's inside of step 3 that I personally adore. Love to have conversations around it. There's a private Facebook group, and for the marketing segment, we do also do a weekly hangout. And then step 4 is lifestyle and leadership. Lifestyle and leadership is about being able to vacation, being able to leverage further your teams and your, kind of having your skills down pat and not having as much grind to do. It's $37 a month. There is a leadership training that includes there's other leadership, like there's a core leadership training, and then there's other sort of more specialized leadership trainings that you can access inside of there and decide if timing is right for those. There's a vacation membership upgrade. There's a private Facebook group, and then sort of the cream of the whole thing. I mean, why do we do any of this stuff in the first place? We're also planning some destination masterminds. So everybody, again, I just want to really, really stress, everybody goes at whatever pace they need to in here. We will encourage you from time to time if you need encouraging, like if you're kind of dragging your heels a little bit, or if you're, there's definitely plenty of opinions, nothing ever to, put anybody down, but then we have some of us have been there, done that, and have things, particular ways that we do things, and we'll not be shy to tell you if asked. So super supportive community, super supportive, and everybody who works through to step 4 with me is a friend for life, for real. So let's see which parts of this will serve you best, and keep on trucking. Okay, I'll see you in the group.